About set to go now, and towing the slab, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Just missed. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering misses, and now 3-2. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Trey Turner now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first. Bryce Harper to the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Turner at first, one gone. Turner runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
On the ground at first. Fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Yeah, there's the strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. through him for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And a strike in there.
0-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Outside, 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike. The other way, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Two outs. That one to first. And that's foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
Batting
It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Just missed. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting 5th, designated hitter, Will
Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Way high.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two on, 2 outs. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one's got to feel good. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And it is 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And it remains 2-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Two now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Max Kepler at the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gausman back to work. That's in there. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Just missed. Next pitch inside. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Late on that fastball.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's JT Realmuto. Hard ground ball, base knocked. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Fought off foul. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And that's
Ball,
downstairs. And that's ball one. Gets the outside corner with that one. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one pushed foul. And they'll do it again. That's a little high. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Here comes a 3-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Turner hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for
Batting
that catch.
eighth,
We all know those
baseman,
can be a little tricky,
Ernie
especially if the
Clement.
wind's swirling around out there.
So up next, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And ball one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
We got
1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close. 2-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is George Springer, and first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. That one misses. 1-2 to count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking for the K. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
half of the 3rd inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come
Kyle
up.
Schwarber.
Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses there. 2-2. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Harper now. RBI single his last time up. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one.
Now
ripped
batting,
it down the line.
right fielder,
Nice job of staying in his
Castellanos.
mechanics.
One out. Runner at second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Runner at second here, one gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Yeah, big swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Santander moving back for it. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
First pitch just misses.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tap back to the mound. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And takes low for ball one. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now batting the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Start of the 4th. Now batting Max Kepler.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now batting,
ripped that one down the
catcher,
line and kept
JT
it fair. And even when you
Realmuto.
hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And he's already singled in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Oh, 0-2 now. And a breaking ball misses outside. This one popped up right side. Jimenez makes the grab.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Inside. And that's ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Just off the inside edge.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Kepler leads off first with one away. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Two on, 1 out. Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. 1 runs in. Save. He beats it. Tie ball game. 4-4.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
One down, runner at third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Harper will hit next. That's to third, Clement. Tosses across to first. Harper retired. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 5, the Jays 4. Back here at Rogers Center, John Chubby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Wagner. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
There's a strike. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Man at second. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross getting ready to go. Banks also throwing. Blue Jays down a run.
Ball.
On the ground to third. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Wagner at second with 2 down. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Gausman back to work. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Nick Sandlin appears to be getting loose. Little, the power lefty, up as well. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Boom. In the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two down, base is empty. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Now batting, catcher, JT Real
Here
Muto.
comes Real Muto. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 1 left for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Joe Ross.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading
and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Caught looking his first time up.
Lucas.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Jump throw, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Right
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 gone, runner at first. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Ross throws over, and Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Springer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Now batting.
And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. This guy with light tower power.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Clips the corner. That's strike one. Two outs.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going back on its way, and it's off the foul pole for a home run, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 6-5. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 6-5. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brendan Little.
Still
Now
a lot of
pitching
game
for
left,
the Blue
and this
Jays.
game could go either way. So
Number
this is a
54.
big opportunity for him to get some important
Brendan
outs and
Little.
try to help carry this lead into the
Leading
later
off
innings.
for Philadelphia.
Now
Second
here
baseman,
is Bryson Stott.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Green warming up as well. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Outside corner, there's a strike. Little, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 down, Phillies down a run. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. That one misses. And now 3-1. The Jays up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Over to first, and he's saved. Just missed.
1-0.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Trey Turner. Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. Out to short. On to Jimenez. That ends the frame. Phillies strand 1. This one remains close. 6-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. That to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where...
Oh, gets dirty from his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make
Now
the
batting.
play down on the
Second
ground
baseman,
from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Out of the
Blue
bullpen for the
Jays.
Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
Number 93.
Well, the best relievers love the
Jimmy
opportunity to come in and
Garcia.
protect the tight lead late in the
Leading
ball
off for the
game.
Phillies,
Some of them are
first
just
baseman,
wired
Bryce
different,
Harper.
so we'll see what he's got here.
Harper up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this
Now
game,
batting,
so
right
great
fielder,
job there,
Nick
stepping up to the
Castellanos.
challenge. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's a ball.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and Castellanos is out.
That
Now
play
batting,
won't be trending on
third
social
baseman,
media
Alec
later on,
Bohm.
but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's outside,
That's a ball.
and the count is 2-0. So the tying run at second, and that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Now, Manny,
It doesn't
left
matter how
fielder,
many
Max
highlight reel
Kepler.
plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to
count.
give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to
One
say
ball,
he
two strikes,
wasted a
count.
pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jose Ruiz.
Pretty
Now
tight
pitching
game, so
for
they're looking for
Philadelphia.
quality pitches out of him right
Number
here.
66.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Jose
right where it
Ruiz.
is.
And now,
Leading
Ernie
off
Clement.
for Toronto, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Out to short, Turner. Sends it across
He's
to
out.
first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first out
batting,
of the ball
the
game.
center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
That one called a strike, and it's 0-1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And the 0-1.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Orion Kerkering, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Oh, he
That's
doesn't
ball
get the
two.
call. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. That's a strike. Lucas, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Coming home. One runs in. Here comes Springer around third. In there. He's safe. It's 8-5.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Ruiz will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Jose Alvarado into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. One out and a runner at second. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch misses. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Out to short. Throws to first. And Guerrero is set down. And now Will Wagner. He's done some damage. Launched a homer in his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And a curve misses outside. And a foul ball. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Jays 9 and the Phillies 5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Nick Sandlin.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Green getting cranked up as well. And that one is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Falling behind 2-1.
Ball 3.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And that ball is out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 9-6.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And George makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon
Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Go, Toronto!
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But the Phils edge closer on this solo homer. It's now 9-6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Banks. Here's the Toronto
Leading
catcher,
off for
Alejandro
Toronto,
Kirk. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one out to right, and it stays fair.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman. Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throw, tag, out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Close, but called a ball. One ball, 1 strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Line drive, and that's just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. There's a strike. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball, that's inside.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Stop. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And they won't add to their 9-6 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Trey Turner at the plate. Hoffman, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0. That's a slider for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate inside, 2-1. Popped up left side. Bichette in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
He's 2 outs away. Here is Bryce Harper. And there's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Inside, almost got him. Bounce to third and foul ball. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Now a chance for Nick Castellanos. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. And first offering is fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.